8 live and probably one person watching total. I didn't even put it up on Instagram. I totally forgot. So that was my bad. I do it just talk to you guys anyway, not really to who I don't give two fucks who watches.
That makes you feel real special, doesn't it, Las Cruces?
Las Cruces is always. I'm right. He's probably the only one there. He was
Probably
there.
go to the comments. That way I can at least see the people that are there.
He was here 2.5 hours ago. So you said May. Well, my problem is my daughter's wedding is in June. So when we have to go to Montana we're going to be, I don't know, sometime the following month. So I'm not quite sure what's going on. May, not much going on. I could probably take a few days. You said the first.
There he
We're
is.
going to be
What's
there the 10th. We're going to do, we're actually staying the whole time in a hotel at Great Wolf Lodge, but then we're going to go to Great America and or outside of Chicago.
Outside Chicago, yeah, Gurney. Yeah.
And then I'm going to go back and visit Adrian and Taylor and Chip probably.
Nice. That'll be fun.
I have heard of nightmares at Great Wolf Lodge, so have fun.
I don't, it's really was just a cheap hotel. It's something the kids can go have fun because we booked it out so far in advance.
Oh, okay. When I looked at it, it was like $3 a night.
It's like, I think we got it for the whole time we're there. And I think it only cost like $440 for this.
Go Packers.
Yeah. What's up, Las
Yeah, the Great Wolf Lodge in the Dells is not too bad if that's where you're staying, from what I understand. So
it's really cheap, honestly. I mean, you can't if you book it out far enough, you can't really get that price, even at like say a Hotel 6.
Yeah, I was about to say when I looked up for fun, and the one in California was like $300 a night. I've just heard nightmares of the swimming area. It just smells bad, and I've heard a lot of bad things about it.
I don't swim. The kids all like to swim. I'm gonna go.
What are you talking about?
We're gonna go to like Great Wolf Lodge and Six Flags in Chicago area.
What are you talking about? Hold on, guys.
We're gonna go to like Great Wolf Lodge and Six Flags in Chicago area.
What are you talking about? Sorry, I don't know why this picks up. I've got the headphones on, but they pick everything up in the background. So I need to find something better.
Go Packers, huh? Yeah. The Vikings suck. I mean, it's like every game this season, they've either won or lost by like 3 points, I feel like. And we've gone through like 3 quarterbacks now, and I don't like any of them. So at this rate, I just want them just to keep losing. Remember back in the day when they had like, what was it, the suck for Andrew Luck, the suck for Luck?
Yeah.
And we didn't quite suck bad enough.
My team just choked, and I don't think they're going to come back. So I think we're done.
I mean, our defense is god awful, and we're not doing shit this year. But I do think Jordan Love's going to be a serviceably, at least a decent quarterback. So
he better be. You got rid of a freaking great quarterback in hopes that he would be replaced.
Yeah, so. That's true. But he was like Aaron Rodgers cost so much money, and he was getting to be kind of too prima donna-y for
Cruz.
He is prima donna, but man, he was good, and I hate to say he was good because I am a Vikings fan. I'm a diehard Vikings fan. I'll never waver from that. But you know what? Screw the Blazers and let's go Bucks.
There you go.
I'm hoping my team rebounds from the stupid loss, but at this point, who knows? The choking happened. We knew it would. It only took a matter of time before they choked on their own shit.
Yeah, sports is really just a bunch of overpaid guys to play a sport mediocre.
Yeah.
Right. I don't really watch much. I just watch a lot of the highlights. Unless,
Well, right now, I still don't.
What's up, Jim? How you doing, buddy?
What's up,
Jim? I just bet on the wrong games with Jack. Like, I bet on the first Packers-Lions game where the Lions destroyed us. And then I didn't reach out for Thanksgiving because I was like, well, the Packers are going to get their asses kicked on Thanksgiving. And then they beat the shit out of the Lions. So that's how it works. But that's all right.
That's how it works.
The Lions always lose on Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
the Lions always lose on Thanksgiving.
I know.
Always.
But they were looking pretty good this year. And I was like, well, and the Packers were looking pretty bad. So
Dallas plays on Christmas, so I'll be home for that day at least.
Packers are on Christmas Eve. I mean, a lot of people are on Christmas Eve this year.
My satellite dish is fucked up, and they won't send anybody out till the new year, and so I had to watch it all streaming. Well,
then you should switch to the streaming service and ditch the dish. Ditch the dish.
I signed up for them to come out and fix it for free, so who knows? We'll see what happens.
Yeah, you guys are pretty streaky. The Lions are good. They're a good team, but like they're a little streaky, which is, they're good, not great yet. I think if they continue this trajectory next year, they're gonna be real scary. But it is what it is.
And
the Lions,
they're due. It's been a long time since the Lions were like the team in our division, right?
They were even when they had Barry Sanders.
Even when Barry was there, they weren't the team. Yeah.
What's up, Miss So? How you doing? Speaking of Midwest,
people watching. What the hell? Jim was in here for a minute. I think Digger left already. He said happy holidays and locked out. So it's probably Miss So, Jack, and Las Cruces.
No, Las Cruces is probably on like 3 other channels. He's probably trying to win some stuff over on a couple other channels. So
I have
probably.
Yeah.
Shit, I haven't bought anything in weeks. I gotta buy just to open up something. I gotta buy a Box Heroes box just to have something to open.
I've been buying Lorcana because it's cheap now. The Floodborne boxes, the second set, dipped below MSRP a couple of days ago on TCG Player. They're staying at about MSRP now. But the singles are also cheap. You just whatever deck you want to play, you buy the singles, and that's it. There's
a Series 1, and I haven't even touched. I don't even try.
Well, this is what I'm telling you. Listen, there's an app called Pixelborn, Pixelborn. It is all of Lorcana. It's free. You install the app. There's a Patreon that you can get, and it's got all the cards, and it matches you up. And actually, the largest tournaments thus far for Lorcana have been on Pixelborn. They had a 200
other channels. Sorry,
I don't play many card games anymore. So I've been.
Well, I mean, it's free if you want to learn how to play. You can see all the cards and build.
I don't have the patience to do a collectible card game, and I also don't really have a lot of friends that play it here either. So it'd be like.
I play Hearthstone. Hearthstone's the only one I actually play.
Yeah.
I played Hearthstone for a long time. I don't like the digital. I like having the cards in my hand.
Yeah.
I got 15,000 cards sitting over there. I don't have it. I have no use for. Seriously, three 5,000 boxes worth of cards.
I mean, I've got idea. You know how many crappy comic boxes I have? I just need to. What I might start doing, honestly, those little free libraries. I might just start ditching some of the really, really, really shitty ones in little free libraries.
That'd work. I mean, hey, you get some kid interested in a comic book by giving them some free stuff.
I know.
Exactly.
Like,
are you talking about the boxes on the side of the road?
Yeah, just put them up in the neighborhoods.
The little house, little boxes.
Yeah, we got a few.
I mean, I don't have the patience to try and sell them for like $1 on Whatnot or any of that shit. So it's like I might as well just give them out to people. And I think it's more fun to do that than to like just dump them at a Goodwill, So
yeah, I've been the local shop will give me like 50 cents each.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. I might just put like a short box in my car full of like absolute garbage. And then if I see a box, I might just, grab a handful and throw it in there and see what happens. Not even see what happens, just do it, like whatever. Like,
yeah, I think it'll work.
Yeah,
I think it'll go out well.
I got to definitely do a mystery box right after Christmas. And
then knowing my luck, whatever book I put in there, I'll be on the Key Collector next week because it'll be the third shittiest cameo in the next Spider-Man multiverse movie or some bullshit. But
yay.
I haven't watched any of that crap yet. I did see Marvels. I thought it was fun and interesting. Wasn't terrible.
I'm not seeing it.
It wasn't the greatest thing they've ever done by any stretch of the imagination. But it was much better than most of what they put out in the last 3 years. So.
Yeah, it was kind of fun and the whole thing. And then I did watch Blue Beetle, and that was horrendous. And,
I haven't set through that one.
Oh,
yeah, I don't have Max, so I haven't seen it. But
did you see Godzilla -1? That's the real question.
I heard it's great. I just haven't
Christmas Day, if I can find it.
Yeah,
it's so amazing.
I've heard it's great. I just haven't had a chance to go to the theater to see it.
Is that the subtitle one?
It's like even if you
Japanese.
don't like subtitles, even if you hate subtitles, which I really do, because Jessie likes subtitles when she watches TV because she doesn't hear well, so she uses subtitles. And then I really don't like love stories, and Godzilla's got like a love story in it, and it's like a pretty serious love story, and the movie is just amazing. So it's got two things I can't stand, and I loved it.
I'll wait till it hits one of those.
That should tell you a lot.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about it. So
I'll wait till it hits a streaming service, then I'll go for it.
It's amazing. So yeah,
it was.
Just when I thought the love story's getting too crazy, I'm like, oh man, this love story's getting out of control. Godzilla comes and kills a bunch of people, and it's like, oh yay, it's still a Godzilla movie.
Nice.
I heard they did it on a $15 million budget. So
it was. If that's what they did. It's
impressive is what I heard.
Better than those like like the Godzilla versus Kong, Godzilla, all the last Godzilla and Kong movies. Those cost way more than $15 million, and
they did
far better, far better.
What's up, Phil? How you doing?
Imagine that the story is more important than the CGI. Oh my god!
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's like. Not to dish on Marvel any more than we ever fucking need to, but like back when Netflix had the shows and they were no real supernatural shit really, other than like a hint of it here and there. So those are some of those Netflix shows are still better than most of the shit Marvel's put out. Like
Daredevil was the best.
Jones, Daredevil, first Punisher, all quality, and they
very
were not
quality.
CG.
And then they even had the. What was the one they did after the shows were all over, where they all brought them together, Defenders or whatever?
The Defenders.
Yeah.
I like the Defenders.
That was good. It kind of fell apart a little bit.
I even like Iron Fist, even though people don't want to talk about it.
I thought it was.
I didn't love Iron Fist. That was the weak link.
I didn't love Iron Fist either.
Looking back, it's
the actor. Better than
a lot of the Marvel shit. So.
Have those shown up anywhere? While they're gone from Netflix?
I don't think so.
Has Disney Plus put them up? I thought I saw Daredevil. I thought because Disney Plus is getting the new Daredevil, and I thought they posted the old Daredevil.
Yeah,
that would be nice. That was a good show, Eddie. If you haven't seen,
I'm actually looking.
Great.
Who's looking forward to Echo? I think Echo has some good potential.
I'll give it a shot. I mean, it's I like D'Onofrio's Kingpin a lot.
Yes.
So
it looks like he's going to steal this too.
Yeah.
Can we talk about Marvels? If we talk about Marvels, there.
It's already been spoiled, so go ahead and talk about it. If you
guys... I mean, I thought it was hokey in some spots.
Yeah,
a little fun, but the cat thing was funny as all hell, even though it was thrown in as fun. All the cats. I knew exactly. Me and my wife even guessed he's pregnant, right? We knew what was going on all the time.
Of course.
There was only one after scene, right? And that's the big one, right?
No, there was a little in between.
One,
in the middle of the credits and then the after.
Yeah, and then of course we got Kelsey Grammer coming back to play Beast. That was the big thing. And her mother was back alive, of course, in the alternate universe. My wife left and didn't watch it, but I watched it. I had to see it. We're the only two people in the whole theater, but we only saw it like 2 weeks ago. So it's been out
like my theater in town.
I'm thinking there's the potential that they're going to steer Deadpool into the flagship for the end of this phase, right? Since this phase has been kind of such a mess, they're really hoping that.
Well, now that Kang is. I mean, Loki pretty much.
Kang.
From what I see, the end of Loki's series pretty much put an end to Kang.
They left it open like that. I thought they had reshot some of that. Now I don't know. Did those reshots happen after the accusations came out?
Yeah, it was after, but he was pretty much Loki seemed to be the one in charge now of the protector of that, and I thought pretty much that was the end of Kang anyway.
I gotta go back and watch it. I forgot a Short Round from Indiana Jones is in it. He's like my favorite character in there.
Cool in it.
You call him Dr. Jones.
Boris, OB.
Boris,
OB.
Yep, OB.
Yeah.
Boris, yeah.
But so I'm kind of wondering now that Kang is gone, what are they going to do? Theoretically, you could take another actor and play of Kang.
They don't know.
No.
They don't have. I don't think they have a solid plan yet.
Somebody smacked me this because this was a rumor. There was a rumor that ran around on Reddit a while back that in Major's contract he has an exclusivity clause that they can never use anybody else as the primary likeness for Kang in the MCU. Now, whether it's true or not, it was just some, hey, I knew a guy who worked on the contract for Majors, and this was in it. And it seems, why else would they keep just kind of stringing that this way?
I can't imagine Marvel agreeing to that.
That's yeah. And he's not even that big time. You know what I mean? He's not even that great of an actor.
It wasn't. I don't think the character really worked.
Yeah, the rumors are that
I think it confused more people than it made sense. I think it was too.
Well, yeah, Kang is one of the most confusing origin characters ever. Doesn't he have like 4 separate fucking origins in the Marvel comics?
I really
3 different names. Yeah.
And the multiverse shit, like everyone's so I think people are already sick of it. So it's like,
yes, anything can happen. It doesn't. If anything is possible, then it's not really.
Oh, okay. The other thing after the movie, was the beginning of the Young Avengers. The beginning of the Young Avengers team, which I don't mind at all. Be something different.
Holy crap! If you guys want to grab one of those are cheap. The Young Avengers #1 and the 9/8. I saw somebody had posted one for $250 on Instagram the other day. Those black covers are very low print.
If I sell my mystery box out, I'll buy them.
Well, there you go. I like what's her face as America Chavez or as a Ms. Marvel.
Miss Marvel.
Yeah, she worked. And they worked really well with Photon and actually Brie Larson was fine. I had no problems with her at all. I'm so sick of everyone bashing on her. Who else the fuck would they would have gotten? The character kind of. I don't have a problem with her. Everyone bashing on the Indian. I'm like, oh, that's the fucking character, you idiot. You're not gonna.
The Brie Larson stuff is because she snapped on Twitter at some fucking incels, and then they all started taking a dump on her, and everybody's dumped on her ever since.
The Photon character's fine, even though she's kind of out now until they figure out what they're going to do. But I really like the young Ms. Marvel. You get what's her face and
Hawkeye. Yes, Kate Bishop.
Yeah, Kate Bishop. Hawkeye series season 2 has been great.
Well, they got Riri Williams in place, and they've got a lot of
characters set up sort of to come into the show.
Yeah. What about the kids? Are those still up in the air, or did that get? I know they were talking about that.
Well, that'll probably get resolved in the new Agatha show.
Because I heard that.
Yeah, maybe
they may be part of it too. So I don't know.
Vision was canceled, so we're not going to get that.
That was kind of a one shot anyway. I'm not sure where you go. He's gone. The character is not coming back.
Well, it's the whole White Vision thing, and it just wasn't. There is that story arc they could have done. I think they were going to, because
what they've not really done is introduce a lot of like young dudes, which I don't care. But it's like you got America Chavez, you got Ms. Marvel, you got
didn't they introduce the Hulk's son?
Vaguely.
Yeah, he's not. We haven't seen him with his powers, but he's in the MCU.
He was big and green, had a stupid haircut. Yeah, that was.
We do. Yes.
That was his big thing.
Well, and frankly, I don't know. I like the trying with all the female characters and stuff, but they are losing their fucking audience, which is mostly men. That's why everybody's so pissed off.
But the problem is like dudes are too sensitive and just can't watch shit that they don't think they can relate to, even though it can be great.
Oh yeah, well of course.
I mean, I've not seen any really bad ones yet. You know, I mean,
men being too sensitive. Who would have ever thought?
Well, it's all bravado. I mean, that's why we teach boys from a very young age not to show their emotions, because emotions can be manipulated and used by those around you. So,
no, I mean that is.
Yeah.
Well, have you guys seen the trailer for? I don't know if you guys seen the original or the last movie, but the Fury Road, the new one, the Furiosa, the new Mad Max.
I saw it. We didn't watch with the sound on. It looked all right from the
yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm a fan of the first ones, and after that, I'm bad.
Shut your hole, Eddie. Fury Road is great.
Fury Road was amazing, dude.
Wasn't that yeah.
I mean, none of them are strong on plot. They're all one big chase scene for the most
Yeah.
part.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to see that in real life, just go to Burning Man, for Christ's sake. Yeah, I'd be stuck out there in the rain, have to hitchhike out. It'd be great. We've been through been through there a couple of times. Like last year, we drove to Vegas that week, and we stopped somewhere out in the middle of nowhere, and they're like, these people were just smiling and giving us the eyes, like, "You're going to Burning Man, aren't you?" And I'm like, "No, unfortunately."
I guess we could have. I don't know. We visited my sister in California. We'd probably pass by there.
Of course you do. You go to it's just outside of Reno. It's like an hour and a half outside of Reno, I think. An hour.
Oh, my wife's no longer getting offers from Vegas, so we won't be going to Vegas that much.
I mean offers, like job offers?
No, she always gets free rooms, and we got two different. The last two were concert tickets and a comedian and another guy, comedian, and they were better hotels in the last few. And we went and we won the last time at Green Valley. We won money. We each came
awesome.
$100, and all of a sudden now all their shit stopped sending.
Well, of course, you gotta lose money.
From Green Valley.
Usually we lose money.
Yeah, you keep losing money, they'll keep asking you to come back. You start winning money, and they're going to stop asking you to come back. That's just how it's casino.
Or you don't spend enough.
Yes, there it is. You're not a big enough spender.
We did pretty good. We normally do pretty good there, so not that much, but we're okay with it. We don't need to.
Yeah, I mean, if you're really desperate, just squeak over to Mesquite.
Mesquite's crap.
Yeah.
I've been there.
I've been there plenty. Pass by it all the time.
I've been to Gold Butte. Me and my wife drove out to Gold Butte when we were in Mesquite for a week.
I'm not a gambler. If I put out $20, I usually cash out at like 10, and then I'm like, all right, let's leave.
I should say Gold Butte is a ghost town that's like 20 miles outside of Mesquite in the mountains.
I mean, more than likely it's going to pick up again after when it starts getting hot, and they need people to come. But I'm okay with not going for a while.
Yeah.
I want to go see a football game down there, but it's too fucking expensive.
Las Vegas Raiders. It's so
NFL,
weird.
The Raiders game, yeah.
I think some guys said 3 people with hotel and everything and tickets like $1,300.
Yeah, sounds about right.
And that was like staying at the Strat for $100-something a night, which who the fuck wants to stay at the Strat? I mean, Uber.
Sometime when's the playoffs for the NHL?
Don't care.
Is that February?
The season's only been going for a couple months, so it's still got a little ways.
February, I think.
Yeah.
I need to go to a game, one of the Kraken games here.
Couldn't care less about hockey. I grew up in New York and watched the Rangers and everything on my grandfather's lap during the Olympics and everything, but never got into hockey. Could not care less.
I used to watch a lot of hockey. I don't watch sports much anymore, but hockey.
Are those all your medications behind you, Taylor?
Yeah, I got a lot of vitamins and supplements.
I was gonna say you've got one of those little pills that are like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
It's way too big for that. I just take a fistful every day, So yeah.
I've got it every day thing. Yeah,
I'm the same way. That's why I asked. That's how you know you're getting old when you got like pills.
Mine would be like the size of a toolbox, really. Like a.
Got 5 pills a day.
I take several handfuls of pills a day.
I take a fistful a day.
And one of them is an allergy pill. So 2
I got my fish oil, my turmeric, my bromelain, my E, my D. Like
it looks like it's helping.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when we know you're old.
Mm-hmm.
Well, wife's gone. I've got the whole bed to myself. The dogs don't come in and bug me anymore. They only bug her, so it's great. I'll probably be falling asleep in the next half an hour, it looks like.
You and me both, sugar tits.
Yeah.
So you want to see that?
Yeah, nice. That's awesome, so.
The stack.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, those are all technically supplements. There's none of them are prescription.
My wife would we'll just stop taking her meds for no reason.
These are the enchanted ones are awesome.
Is that whatever the St. Norbert's game?
I have no idea. I'm done with cards. I haven't bought a card. Haven't bought any cards in weeks. I still have videos on my phone of cards I've opened up and never even put the videos out. I guess I should get them off of there. My card videos get like nobody watching.
Yeah, well.
Dude, I get
Walmart ones are dead. The 7 for 10 ones and all the Walmart shit. Nobody even cares.
I started doing pack openings on shorts and I get a ton of views. You give a minute shorts, put them to music. Yeah.
I just have the money.
Hundreds and hundreds of views now, from nothing to hundreds. It's good.
Yeah,
It's a different format, and all the stuff that you've already filmed, you just cut up and put them into shorts. It's not that hard. It's very easy in the app. But
I'm hitting the wall already. It's pretty bad. You guys talk. I'm gonna take a nap.
I'm kind of enjoying the break from the reviews and everything right now, anyways. So
the what reviews?
I'm enjoying my break from the weekly reviews and shit too.
I think Gary's show we did yesterday actually may have gotten me a person.
Well,
I think I got 1 subscriber from that.
There you go, Eddie. You're growing at an exponential rate.
I got 6 in the last 20. I'm at 487. Holy shit, we're at 13 short of 500.
Well, you got to do a 500 follower show then. I'll give away something for you.
I don't give a fuck.
If you decide to do a show, I'll do one.
I did. I will. Yeah, I'm at 1,000. I would, but 500. As of right now, I did. What's funny is I got what's her name again? Princess Comic Gains. Yeah. I buy 2 for everyone. If I remember on Saturday, I'll go in and buy 2 of her boxes for the fun of it.
Yeah, the polls. Yeah.
So I pulled a slab.
There you go. So you won. Well, still, I mean, it's a slab.
Yeah, it's about $30.
Well, you paid $20 for the box, so stop bitching.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ, man.
Let's see if I can find it.
But it was supposed to have been $100 slab.
Yeah, holy crap! There's no pleasing this old cranky fuck.
Yeah, no shit. I'm just saying, like Werewolf by Night #1.
Yeah, it's a cool cover at least.
Yeah, it's a cool cover. I don't mind, but I have.
Guess whose mystery box that's probably going to go in?
Oh, dude, that's fucking awesome. That's the first
that's probably going to go in Eddie's.
No, actually, I don't have plans this time. The mystery boxes, the slabs are already set for that one.
Yeah.
You can A-OK it to me. I love that. I love that book.
Well,
yeah, there you go. Give it away on your 500 follower giveaway.
There you go.
But
I got some PSA 8 Marvel Universe 1990 cards to give away in your 500.
I'll give away a little Loki.
A little Loki. Aw.
Did I send you that?
You might have. I don't remember.
Aw. He's so cute.
Adorable. You probably did, Eddie. Yeah.
Last year's Christmas box. They had the 25 Days of Christmas, so they ended up doing that.
You can unembiggen me now.
Huh?
You can unembiggen me now.
No, I like you.
Unembiggen him.
Dick.
I knew he was going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good. Since we're bored anyway, I'll show off the next 5.
There you go.
Yeah. Now, this last sold for $100 and some odd. Why? I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck it is.
That's really how you should sell your mystery box. What I can't read it.
It's go for about $100, but I have no fucking idea what it is. This is the grand prize, though.
Curse of Cleaver County Ashcan, New York Comic Con, signed by. Oh hell, I don't know who's it signed by. Matt Wilson.
Aren't ash cans usually way smaller?
It just means or it's a part of a comic now. They used to be smaller, but now they're just like previews.
Yeah, gotcha.
And then we got this I got for the cover, but I want a better copy, so I'm letting it go. It's not a very expensive book, but I love this cover. This is probably the cheapest of the slabs in this one. So it's like Incredible Hulk 144. I want to get a better.
Yeah, that's a cool cover.
Yeah.
I just love the Doctor Doom cover. That's why I wanted it.
Well, that's the rumor that Doom is going to.
Yeah, I was about to say you should hold that until until he can. Well, they're going to put him in the MCU. Period.
Yeah. Good old.
First. That's first.
$100 book at 9.2.
Yeah.
First King Shark.
Yeah.
And then
now that James Gunn is back in charge, maybe King Shark will be back too.
Yeah.
Maybe.
X-Men 52 original one.
Nice.
A 4.0. I got my 6.0. I don't need the 4.0 anymore. So then we have an old Captain America. I got it for the cover, but I don't need it, so it's going away. It's number 107.
Nice. Yeah, those last two slabs would be the ones I'd want. But
first appearance of Dr. Faustus.
Oh, wow.
Red Skull cover.
Nice.
Oh, seriously, this is not,
Dr. Faustus is a good villain.
Yeah. So that'll be the next. It's probably about $120 box. I'm guessing, each, I'm going definitely on the Raws. There might be more virgin covers than usual because really I don't have a lot of older Raws to get rid of. I got some Transformers, old Captain America cover with I showed you it already. That Red Skull cover because I picked up a graded copy of it. So, stuff like that. There's going to be some old stuff, but mainly, just kind of like stuff I like, but I don't need anymore.
Well, all right then.
120 shipped. It'll have cards in it. That kind of crap. Who knows?
Yeah, it's not a bad price point. And you've been the light. People like your little 5 runs, which is nice.
Yeah, the 5 runs I like doing a lot better because I can put more. I don't know. I don't have to coming up with 100 books, or even 80 raw books. If I want to do 8 books and 10 copies, it's a lot easier for me to keep it more concise and I go through that and see what I don't want anymore.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, it's all die of this stupid cough.
Oh, I don't know what happened to me last night. I stayed up till like 3 a.m. playing freaking Lorcana, and then at 6 a.m. I woke up with like a throbbing headache, and yeah, it was terrible. I couldn't go back to sleep for like an hour. I had to take Tylenol and try to keep it down.
We're still doing 10-hour days, but the weather's in the 50s now by the afternoon. But I don't know. But I've been eating badly. With the wife gone, I'm eating badly. I did McDonald's today.
Yuck.
The new Big Mac. They have the new and improved, where like they actually grill the onions with the burger. I've had it like twice now. Ours is actually doing it. They're damn good, actually.
All right.
Surprisingly, I haven't had a Big Mac in years. But they're so cheap with the app. You overeat because they offer you like a Big Mac and then another quarter pounder cheese for 29 cents.
Miss So says Disney Dreamlight Valley is brutal, Sid.
Dreamlight Valley? Where's that?
I'm not sure.
None of us have a clue, Mrs. So. Sorry.
I'm guessing it's a card game or it's a.
We never saw the second round of Lorcana. We never saw it. If it came out, it never hit Walmart. Nobody ever knew it even existed.
They drop. I told you and you can get them on.
Yeah, I know.
TCG player right now for cheaper than MSRP or right at MSRP.
Gentle game, awesome. All right.
I mean, so the second they went to stores, it's a very gentle game. Oh,
gotcha. It went right over my head because I don't know the game at all. So
I'm totally.
What's up, Kyle? How you doing?
What up, Kyle? Oh man, the voice is hurting today. So what have you been up to, Jason? How's the sales at the shop?
They're doing good. I mean, I just go down there and put more of my stuff down, like my GI Joes and stuff like that. And other than that, I mean, I don't really pay too much attention. Jesse goes and does the moving stuff around, and yeah, I just gotta hang out.
Shop, I lost $7 in November.
We had $1,800 the first month. It was like $1,100 the second month. This month we haven't. It's only been like 3 or 4 months, so it's been pretty good, really.
Oh, with the 1099, with the 1099 stuff, you're good for this year, and next year the limit hits 5,000. So,
yep.
I don't know. Like eBay is still going to send me a 1099, but I'm not going to worry about it.
I've been doing a lot of eBay stuff too, just selling a lot of things on eBay. That, I mean, it's a little shop in Independence, Oregon, where not too many people come. Whereas on eBay I could put something, and I could ask real money for it because it's got tons of people looking at it.
Well, normally I was averaging $400 or $500 a month steady, and then all of a sudden, fucking tanked down to like 180, and now -7. I pay like $150 plus 10% just to fucking be in there. Not trying to be mean, but they're just not getting people in the shop, I guess.
Well, think about it like yourself. Like I was telling Jesse, when we go and look at those shops, after about 2 or 3 times of going there and seeing the same crap there over and over again, you just stop going.
Yeah.
So, and those are kind of like, that's the shop that we did. So our plan was just to do it for a few months, get rid of a lot of that stuff, and then sell some stuff on eBay. And long term, we don't have a long term contract, so whenever we're done, we're done.
Yeah,
I think eBay is definitely going to next month. I started being stupid and reinvesting in different stuff and changing stuff out, because you go to like around here, you go to Ross. Ross got a bunch of stuff they bought from Mattel's online store and put it for a third of the price Mattel was charging online. So you'd find like, these 5, it looks like a brick, like the things they put on ships. It just looks like a storage container with 5 cars in it, and they're high-end cars. Online they sell for $38 on Mattel's website. Ross gets them for fucking $10. So I would turn around and try to flip them.
Yeah.
Whenever you're flipping stuff like that, you gotta try to pay next to nothing for it, and then
I know.
Yeah.
Or you
gotta third is
start selling live on Whatnot.
Huh?
Maybe you should start selling on Whatnot.
Whatnot's a pain in the ass, I bet.
Whatnot, I guess, it wouldn't be that bad. But I think I'm gonna start doing eBay with some of that. I got like 4 tables worth of extra crap in the garage.
Yeah, the nice thing about eBay is you put it up and it just sits until it sells. The kind of annoying thing, but
I know here there's at one of the malls near me, like 45 minutes north. They you can rent a table. It's like $100 for a Saturday afternoon, and you take and sell, and people have been doing pretty good over there. It's pretty busy. So
that's how it was at the shop that's what it was. They'd start with having us out in front, like 4 or 5 dealers, and we'd sell our stuff out front. They wouldn't charge us. And then they cleared out 4 areas inside the shop. And the rest of the shop is all fucking Funkos and some comic books. There's really nothing else in there. I don't know. We're too small of a town. Not enough collectors. And when the college is out, there's nobody going around.
Well, I mean, since you could pick one down in St. Andrews or something, and then just drive down and deal with it every couple of weeks.
Yeah, I don't know. Either way,
you get a lot more foot traffic that way.
I think eBay is going to be the way with some of the stuff. Though I'm back on Facebook selling Hot Wheels and stuff, because it's a lot easier me doing that way. I made a little bit of money. Still,
I mean, if you're here, so this is what I mean. I've just been sitting around not doing it, but I do need to get the. You need an LLC. Set up an LLC, and then set up a bank account for the company and sell through the LLC. Money goes to the LLC. You're not receiving anything. You can pay yourself out of the LLC as needed. We just let it grow. It becomes its own little thing and has its own inventory and value, right?
I just don't know how to take care of all that, and I'm working 50 hours a week. I don't even have time. I mean, 10 hours a day, 5 days a week. My weekends, I don't want to do shit. I mean,
starting OnlyFans, that he just show his feet off all day long. Yeah, don't do that.
See my feet.
Start OnlyFans.
Come see my feet. I don't get this shit.
You could sell your underwear and socks or something on one of those.
Yeah, there you go.
There's got to be Facebook groups for that, right?
Probably.
There's groups for anything nowadays.
Well, me and this guy here were talking about opening a shop and doing all this shit, and he's like, "Oh, I don't want to do it. We want to have kids. We don't want to do that." 3 months later, he announced him and his wife are going to do it by themselves. I'm like, "Go for it, dude. Have your fun." Another shop tried to open up, and they're dying. And they bought out they're paying $1,500 a month for an extra shop now, but they put a bunch of this shit inside of it. They're charging people $10 an hour to play the games. It's not working.
What games? Those.
Any of the one-up arcade games. Those things, if a bunch of kids went in there and actually played them, they destroy them in a few weeks.
Oh, the little cheap ones? Good Lord.
One-up arcade, yeah. They got a bunch of those. They now got some computers, and they're trying to charge $10 an hour. You're doing an
Sounds
arcade,
like
you need an arcade.
Yeah, you got to get real machines, and those things don't even last. You got to maintenance those.
When we hit,
you got to really maintenance those, especially nowadays. Kids are rough on stuff, even way worse than we were.
Yeah.
Well, kids are probably not going in. It's probably still people our age, and like you got.
Yeah, exactly. It is people our age.
You got to have booze and shit too.
It's
like
back
arcade.
Yes, you have to do the parkades now.
See, Taylor, when we do the Vegas thing, we're going to hit the Pinball Hall of Fame down in Vegas.
All right.
They've got a giant. The guy finally got into a new location, and he's got mainly old games, but about 80% pinball machines.
I want to see this one. There's one in Seattle, so near Pike's Place. There's it's in Chinatown. There's a pinball museum.
400 machines in it.
Ooh, yeah, that's bigger than that.
It's 3 giant lanes. Some of the oldest stuff, a lot of it's not working. He fixes them as he can, but you can tell he doesn't make a lot of money out of the place.
Those are usually businesses of passion.
Pretty much.
Or started as a hobby, then you got to figure out what the fuck to do with it.
Exactly.
See, that's one of the problems I have. Turning your hobby into a work it's not always that great.
Yeah, it's always like the same few people in the one in our place by where we live, and I mean they got some pretty good bar food. But other than that, it's like the same games over and over again. And I'll be honest, even like someone our age, those get boring after a while, and you go back to your real games.
Yeah, I spent 350 hours in Baldur's Gate 3. And
300 what?
Goddamn, man. That's the thing. You go to these, like, you go for the nostalgia, right? Or you play like, oh, I used to play this game. I'm like, oh yeah, this game kind of sucked. Well,
guys, remember, it's kind of my job. I'm medically retired, so usually during the day, I'm doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh.
And with the wife working, most of the weeknights too, I'm playing or doing something else.
I got back into it the other day and played for a while, but it had been like 3 weeks. I'll finish.
Oh, I've been off of it for a while. I got Divinity Original Sin 2. I bought it a few years ago and hadn't played it. And I started playing it. Which was the predecessor. So it was Larian's last thing. Larian started out with a game called Divinity Original Sin. They did a Kickstarter. Yeah, they did a Kickstarter. I think it was 2012 or something like that. It was one of the first ones. It was very successful. I ended up buying the game on Steam like after it came out of the Kickstarter and they released it the first sale they had because it had gotten such rave reviews. It was the first CRPG that I played through twice, like from beginning to end.
Yeah.
And did everything. But Divinity Original Sin 2 is like Baldur's Gate 3, but it has building abilities. So you can go in and build all your own maps and set up everything and dialogue even. Like you can be a real DM and set up a game inside of Divinity Original Sin 2 for people.
Sounds like a lot of work.
It is a lot of work.
I'm with you, Taylor. It sounds like a lot of work.
Yep, way too much work.
I'm not a big Kickstarter person. I'm not opposed to it. I just never think to go look on there for cool shit. So like,
I have only ever done once, and that was a Bard's Tale when we redid a Bard's Tale. And now on my Windows 11 machine, the Kickstarter, the new version of Bard's Tale won't run. It crashes every time. But I have the original Bard's Tale. I can play 1, 2, and 3. They give you that for free with it.
Nice.
I
tried Amazon.
I've done a lot of Kickstarters. I got burned early on with a couple of Kickstarters and said no to Kickstarters because they have there's no recourse. If they don't deliver, they don't deliver. It's written into the fine print when you agree to pay these people.
What was that, Jason?
I said Amazon had a game, something World, that they just released. Well, they didn't just release. It was a while back. It was a Kickstarter. I'm trying to think what it was called now. It was fun, but it kind of got... It was
my oldest
game.
My oldest friend lives in Chattanooga still. Me and him, we were in Boy Scouts together, got struck by lightning together. He did all of the fulfillment side for a lot of Kickstarters. So like hundreds and hundreds of board game Kickstarters. He was building the boxes and putting the games together and stuff like that and shipping them out for the Kickstarters. He did that for a couple of years. It was a lot of work. It's just, 80-hour weeks.
I had to explain to my wife that it was, I do my thing Wednesday night. She's like, oops, sorry, call you back. She's in California. They're going to try to put her dad in a home. I mean, he is just not doing well.
That sucks.
Yep. He fell over, broke his lumbar, broke his hand, broke his arm. It's a total clusterfuck. No, it pissed me off. It was a long time ago. I'm looking at my games on Steam right now. I bought, I think it was like Dungeon Keeper or Dungeons. Yeah. Fun game where you just you play a little. And now when I go to try to play it, and I bought it on Steam, it tells me it needs a code. It brings me to the company's website who made the game and wants my original code to activate the game again. That kind of pissed me off.
This whole new digital era where you buy everything digitally and don't actually have a physical copy is bullshit, in my opinion. But hey,
well, you contact support. I mean, having the physical medium was not all it was cracked up to be either. When I was in high school, I lived under power lines, so we were in a magnetic field. And if you left out the floppy drives, I had to get a shielded case. You left the floppy drives sitting out, they had erased after like 2 or 3 days.
I'm just looking at all the games I have on here.
So all that old medium, like in those old CDs. So I did big conversion projects to try to come off of old optical drives with the customer records onto hard drives that were RAID so you don't lose data. I think the one car insurance company I worked for, we lost 60% of the data when we were pulling it off these optical drives because optical drives, guess what? They degrade over time. They don't last very long. Even the really good pressed ones, maybe 20 years, 25, and they're going to be not readable anymore. Some of them, like if you bought the cheap recordables, those lasted sometimes 2 or 3 years before they started being just useless and you couldn't read them again.
Holy crap, I've got 335 games on Steam.
Jesus.
You're a collector.
The original XCOM.
That was good. I played that earlier this year.
I played the latest one. Sid Meier's Railroad.
Oh, I haven't tried that. I'm a big fan of Civilization. I got the year in review. So I told you I did 350 hours in Baldur's Gate 3, but that was my top game was Civilization 6, and it was 48% of my time I played this year. I think Steam said something like 53 days played.
Wow.
It's like a job. That's what you guys do when you go to work.
Yeah.
Oh well, I think I'm going to bed, guys. I'm cutting this. I'm dead tired. Anybody?
Oh, it's all good. I gotta get up early tomorrow too for
Taylor,
work.
what do you got going
Taylor,
on?
me and Taylor both have been sitting here nodding in and out this whole time. Like, looking.
Yeah.
I see both of our eyes looking up at the clock, going, 11 minutes.
My brain is dead, dude. I'm done.
All my shit's on hold while I'm at my dad's house. So.
Okay, how's he doing?
I nothing.
Good, nothing. Jason, you got nothing.
Nothing.
Sid.
I've got a shit ton of shorts that are going up. So these and more, we ended up cracking. I think I put the thing in, so the value of what I cracked was more than what we paid for the packs. I always like to see that.
Nice.
But that's not the case for a lot of people. But if you guys want to buy stuff, now's the time to buy to play. But check out Pixelborn. It's a free app. You can try work on it or not.
Just don't have the time. Okay, guys. Good night. Have a good night. Till next week.
Night.
On Taylor's
guys.
channel, maybe.
So,
Are you back next week or not?
No, what's it? Christmas Day or no? 26th?
No, it's like 2 days after Christmas.
We'll see. Maybe I'll do it again.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
See you guys.